Another victory, Commander. I knew my faith in you was not misplaced. General.
We have pushed the Empire out of much of the motherland, but we will never win this war without our navy. We need to recapture our port at Vladivostok.
Why don't we assign the young commander to that task?
Don't be ridiculous, Cherdienko. The Empire has a massive force there. This is not an operation for a novice. We need someone with vast experience.
I have full confidence that the commander will be victorious.
I don't share your confidence.
I appreciate your point of view, General, but this is not your decision.
Yes, you have made that quite clear.
Commander, the General was correct about one thing. We need our navy if we are going to win this war. Destroy the Imperial forces occupying our port.
Welcome back, Commander.
The Empire seized the port of Vladivostok, which was, as you know, the former home of the Soviet Pacific Fleet. In a further showing of arrogance, we have learned that the Emperor's son has constructed an elaborate palace there. We must show them the meaning of Soviet pride and push them out of the motherland. Destroy this insulting palace and secure our coast.
The time has come to drive the Empire of the Rising Sun from our soil by retaking the port of Vladivostok. Here are your priorities in this mission. Secure a perimeter outside the port as a staging area for your attack. Eliminate the Imperial Navy production facilities that have been constructed here. May fortune favor us in this mission.
Before attacking the port, you'll need to take this forward island and build a base. Good luck.
Pleased to meet you, comrade. My name is Jana. I will be supporting you today with the most loyal force in the Union. Let us take back our port now from the impudent Japanese.
Where do you like to go?
New objective received.
So apparently the Empire did not waste any time in getting a palace constructed. Even by Command & Conquer standards, it's a bit of a shock.
Man cannons ready.
The map that we're going to be seeing as well is more close to real life. Looking at a map of Vladivostok, this would correlate to about Ruski Island. As you can probably imagine, this first island is rather easy, not too many defenses. And with the help of the AI commander, it's all that much more simple of a task.
Stingray amphibious strike craft to your command.
Pesky fly.
Unit is
I'm
under
ready if
attack.
you're ready. Full discharge!
They're shooting at me!
Don't cry now. Everything's stable. Powering up.
We also start to see some actual bears. We've seen them in the circus before, but not that I took control of them.
Just like that. Coil standing by.
We also have to deal with Megatengus, among other things.
Circuits clean.
They're not necessarily new, but it's been seen just now how effective they can be against our infantry.
Standing by. Everything's stable. Powering up.
A unit is under
Coil standing
attack.
by.
Objective complete.
Moving equipment.
Enemy units detected.
When will they learn? Quiet down.
New objective
Make
received.
way.
Technically, there's no right or wrong location to set up your base. Obviously, they want you to set it up on this island, but in terms of which resources you go for, I believe the AI will just take the other one that you pick.
Listen up, everybody. Keep it moving. Okay.
Enemy
From here, we can reclaim soil of Mother Russia from these Imperial pretenders.
Unfortunately, cranes are not available to us immediately, so we have to deal with a singular production list.
Construction complete. New construction options. Please note you are sharing income with your co-commander. Any resources you collect will be split evenly between the two of you.
I don't know if that's a feature all the time. I'd have to go through my future playthroughs and see if I've ever noticed that as a thing.
New bonus objective received.
It might, but ultimately I think the more important thing is you don't, regardless of how the friendly AI performs, you don't want to lose them. It is still handy to have double the production, as an example, having them be used as meat shields if needed, and just being a distraction against the opposing forces.
Construction complete. Building.
Doing my time.
There doesn't seem to be any sort of set amount of defenses you need to build either. I think as long as you build some on land and sea, you should be fine.
Black Trooper doing my time.
Construction complete. Low power. Building.
As you can probably imagine, it's not that complicated of a mission. It's also interesting because you don't have a time limit and the map won't expand. So you can take advantage of the sort of breathing room that the game gives you.
Orbital drop ready.
General Krukov wouldn't be disappointed if you were defeated, comrade. Such a failure would reflect badly on my leadership, and he would use that perception to bolster his power. Prove him wrong.
You know, maybe this Krukov guy isn't good for the Republic.
Battlefield expanded.
Real Palpatine energy from that guy.
Enemy base.
So after you finish building up your main buildings, you get the expanded map, and as you can imagine, you have to go and conquer areas and take out objectives.
I'm ready if you're ready.
A unit is under attack.
It's not necessarily complicated, and frankly, while the Stingrays are nice,
Work. Those defenses will help keep your base safe from enemies.
Building.
they aren't necessarily tough.
Retake position command.
So you'll want a few of them anyways. And that takes time. I'm already out of money. You kind of get where this is going. Not that the Stingrays suck, mind you, but they are a little fragile for what they are. Thankfully, their special ability, a sort of EMP, allows them to take out both ground units, I believe, and, well, we've seen the AI do it, naval ships.
Enemy units detected. A unit is
Also, don't mind the keyboard stuff. Apparently, I was going a little bit too quickly.
Dreadnought intact. With these warships, we can retake Vladivostok.
reinforcements have arrived.
So yeah, Stingrays have a nice little EMP action, or at least area damaging ability. It's nice. It's not out of what you would expect from a unit like the Stingray itself. For anybody who remembers the classics, Dreadnoughts are back. They're basically the same as you might expect from Red Alert 2. Extremely long range. They're able to take out fortifications, buildings, anything that's essentially slow to move or immovable in the first place with relative ease. I don't feel like they do as much damage as Red Alert 2 Dreadnoughts, but at the same time, I am fairly confident in saying that you cannot shoot down their projectiles. So there's a trade-off there. Which only makes me think that I kind of really miss that aesthetic, that mechanic.
Bonus objective complete.
There's just something about not having a way to counter a unit, maybe directly in the sense of destroying the unit, but being able to limit its impact on the battlefield. I also tried to build some defensive structures, but they don't work on captured buildings. We've already seen the reason for this before. You need Sputniks, you need construction yards, and you need to expand their control area, or however you want to call it. And capturable buildings just don't provide that. So Stingrays, again, are neat, they're good, but they're not all that great when it comes to having to defeat the Japanese battleship, or whatever they want to call themselves, because they have a powerful ramming ability, and that ramming ability will, well, as you can imagine, send them into basically melee, and dealing a lot of damage, sometimes just outright killing units. And the Stingrays just don't hold up to it. And their damage, well, yeah, you need a lot of Stingrays to take out their Japanese counterparts, or Imperial counterparts, and it's not a one-to-one thing.
The port bases are destroyed. Excellent. Now focus your attacks on the Imperial garrison and eliminate the Empire from this vital port.
Enemy units detected. A unit is under attack. New objective received.
Coils standing by. Okay, just a sec. Enemies of the Union shall...
Comrade, if you are still loyal to the cause, come to my aid.
Building. Our ally is under attack.
So, out of nowhere, there's a giant orange blob that shows up on the map, and, well, they're not that effective. They do take out, I believe, the naval yard of Jana, but that's about it. Honestly, there's no real reason to try and clear the rest of the water. I could have taken all my units on the ground and probably completed the mission, but I wanted to see if there's any sort of extra, like a reason to go around or take out extra buildings. The magnetic satellite is also incredibly powerful if you can catch the AI unaware, or if for whatever reason it doesn't move. It's far easier said than done, but still.
My palace. You leave that alone. You will suffer for this.
Just like...
What in the name of Lenin are those things?
A unit is under attack.
Destroy them.
Unit lost.
He could use some more.
Insufficient funds. Warning, a Naval hive has been detected.
So yeah, some sort of shield comes up, a bunch of reinforcements. That's about it. You could, I guess, use bullfrogs to launch units across, but as mentioned before, there's not much of a reason for it. Once you've got enough Stingrays, you can kind of plow through the rest of the map.
Excellent job. The port is ours, and the Empire is on the run now.
Batteries fully charged.
It is nice, though, that still being early in the campaign, they give you these tips, in case you've forgotten. And once more, I have to compare myself against the AI. Judge accordingly, people.